crisis in Tesla's shares, and the launch of a cheap model. National Public Radio, or NPR, was founded in 1970 and is known for its high-quality programs, which include investigative journalism, coverage of major news stories in the United States. And according to NPR reports, Tesla still dominates the electric vehicle market, selling more than half of all EVs. But other companies such as Kia, Hyundai, BMW, Rivian are growing a lot in sales. Another recent issue is the Cybertruck, or crisis, that is happening. Tesla is recalling close to 4,000 units for gas pedal defects. Quite dangerous, that is. These problems are impacting the company's shares. And the question is this the total number of Cybertrucks sold through the month of April, these 4,000? Or is it only 4,000 that are doing the recall? We've talked several times about Tesla and the challenges it has faced. The stock has plunged about 40% since the beginning of the year. And Elon Musk and his team are trying to change that narrative. They began delivering this vehicle in the last quarter of last year. And as I said a moment ago, many will need to be recalled because they're already on the streets. This is relevant to the future of deliveries compared to what's been talked about in the last few days. Now, about the recall, that's going to affect the overall sentiment as well. We've heard from reviewers who bought the car to test and said they don't deliver on several aspects of what Tesla promised. Now, this becomes a bigger issue, and this will affect the interest of potential investors. I even saw a review on YouTube where the guy said that in 30 to 60 days, if you don't clean it with the right product, the car starts to rust. A $100,000 plus car starts to rust. Comment below if you knew that. It looks like there's a strategic shift happening at Tesla right now. While we've warned investors that current conditions are challenging for Tesla, this shouldn't worry you too much if you're a long-term investor. A more affordable $25,000 model was expected to be a game changer, but based on multiple reports, it appears that Tesla is no longer working on that model, but rather putting all its efforts into the robot fee. This means that we will face challenges for much longer than anticipated. Elon Musk has always been resistant to the idea of a more affordable Tesla since the company's inception, but it was clear that the market was heading towards it. At the end of last year, the chief designer convinced him that it was necessary to create a more affordable car. He said they're working on it, but sales have dropped and price cuts on the cars Tesla sells today haven't brought in the long-promised $25,000 vehicle. If $25,000 was cheap, it depends on the reality you're experiencing. Why can't they build a $25,000 car? Comment below. Now, a bit of news from this conversation is that Musk mentioned more affordable cars should arrive sooner than we expect, maybe even this year, which made the stock skyrocket a bit when he said that. But those cars may not cost $25,000, and it's tricky to build a car for that price. Tesla had said before that revolutionary new manufacturing processes would allow this, but now the company will use the production lines that already exist. So the question remains as to how cheap these cars can be. So if it was $25,000, would you buy a Tesla? Comment below.